Today's video is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be about a viewer, especially for one of you viewers. You see, somebody asked me a question. They said, how do you polish up metal? How do you polish up one of these chandeliers? Because once you've bent the copper and everything, how on earth do you get it to shine? And it's a really good question that I should have really answered in the video about the chandeliers, but I suppose it could be one of those things that requires a video on its own. So here I am. There is a special ingredient, there is a special thing that you're going to like. I've got a piece of copper pipe, look. It's just a very old copper pipe. It's, you know, they come out from the shop pretty corroded, well, not corroded, but, you know, fairly tarnished, I'd say. So it's a kind of dull brown colour, usually. That's just a normal copper pipe. Now, when we're going to polish a piece of metal, there are several things that we need. We need abrasives, which is a piece of sandpaper. We need some wire wool or maybe a wire brush. It depends on the severity of the corrosion. For example, if it was rusty, you would need this kind of thing with some sandpaper. But as it's not very rusty, as it's quite smooth and fairly clean, this particular pipe, we're not going to need any of that. What we're really going to need is something like this, which is a lot finer than the sandpaper. It's a Scotch pad. Now, the Scotch pad will take off a lot of the surface dust and dirt and the tarnish, but it doesn't polish it. I'll show you what I mean. There's a lot of elbow work involved in this, a lot of rubbing. I mean, if you're used to washing dishes or something, you get the idea. It's fairly easy. It's not difficult. Obviously, I'm not going to spend a lot of time doing that, but I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it's slightly shinier than over here, and the tarnish is gone, but it's quite scratched up. It's quite rough. Now, the magic ingredient, the thing that we really need, is this. This is T-Cut. It's colour restorer for cars. So its intention, really, its purpose is to polish up dull paintwork. So when the paintwork on your car has gone a little bit flat, the gloss has been taken away, then this stuff just polishes it right back up. What this is an abrasive. It's a very, very fine liquid sandpaper. And there's lots of things like it. Brasso is very much like this. Even toothpaste is very much like this because it's a fine abrasive. Toothpaste is finer than this, though. So if you did use toothpaste to polish something, it would take a lot longer to get the same results. And I don't recommend using this as toothpaste. Don't do that. So, I'll give you a demonstration. So get some cloth or tissue, apply it to your thing that needs polishing, rub it quite hard, firmly, and for quite a long time. The longer you rub, the better the shine. It can take a bit of time. Might pause this and come back to it in a second, but you can see that the tissue turns black. Now that's obviously the reaction, the metal coming off the surface of the pipe. It smells a little bit like ammonia, so it's obviously got some chemicals in there too, as well as the fine abrasive material. Now, once we've polished it, we would need to leave it there just a little bit for this to dry a little bit, and then take it off, polish it off again. Now, I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but that is as shiny as chrome now. Obviously it's coppery, but it is very shiny, very nice. I could have continued and got a better shine, but there we go. That suffices for this demonstration. I hope you liked it. I hope it was useful, and thanks for asking the question.